I want to talk to you about what it's like living in Brooklyn.
Sure.
And like just from being a child to now, your experiences and living in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn has completely shifted. I mean, growing up, it was very rugged. It was hardcore. It was like you hear a lot of crazy stories, like your friends getting like murdered and things like that. And now, or like, stores getting robbed, or we used to run through like candy shops and steal all the candy and dip and, stupid kid shit. Yeah. But like, it was very like gritty and gutter and, not pretty like now. And, it's funny because I saw the transition when I went to college. I went to Wesleyan in Connecticut, and then, Wesleyan is like hipsterville and super pretty everywhere. And I was like, oh, this is beautiful. And then I saw everything that I saw at Wesleyan happen to New York. Yeah. Like it just started to transition into a much more hipster culture. And, all of a sudden I'm seeing like Connecticut muffin everywhere and Starbucks every corner, and all the moms and pops that I grew up on are gone. So, it really affected me. It felt like they were trying to take away what I knew, Now I kind of transitioned. I changed that energy of feeling that to more like understanding that evolution happens, and it's even happening within myself, to the point that I know that I just have to like kind of flow with whatever's going on. But my work is to tell the truth about what's going on, and remind people of what Brooklyn was and what it still has and is a part of, just to keep that legacy and history is really important to me. I grew up in the era of Biggie, and like that was what was blasting all over these streets all day, so when you see that now, Biggie's like a mural piece instead of like the homie on the block. It's a whole different life,
Yeah. So what was it like making that transition with Brooklyn as an artist? And just in general, what's it like being an artist in New York and in Brooklyn?
It's a challenge. It's a work with God all day, because honestly, monetarily, it's super hard on artists in New York right now, because economics here is crazy. All the apartments went from, you could get a full apartment for $700, now you get a room for $700 with 8 other roommates. So you're pretty much living in some situation where it's like, and to the capacity of like trying to record in your room, or things that you would think is like you could be able to do, you can't do anymore. Like I can't record in my room like that at certain hours. People would cut me off. And just like there's something about having space and being an artist, it allows you to really tap into yourself, and that's like not here anymore unless you got buco bread. Right. So it's really tough, but what's beautiful about it is like it's still like hunger. Like you really are going through hunger pains all day still in New York, but it's just a different way now. Before it was more like it's gutter here, it's gritty here, we're trying to survive that way. Now it's like it's too posh here. We trying to like continue the legacy and still create, that's the big difference, I think. But I really feel like living in New York has taught me how to work with God and work with my spirit and work with magic and let just things flow and let the universe kind of work with me, because I don't think if it wasn't for my beliefs and understandings of like this is beyond me, I wouldn't be able to do this anymore. I mean, New York is the city of dreams and inspiration. Like you walk around here and like this building right here gives me inspiration to write something, and just like landscape gives you inspiration, right? And that's why I love the city, because you never know what you're gonna catch yourself in. I'm just trying to keep up my integrity. Hear these fiends be talking all that Tosh, you need me. Nigga, eat me, got me fucked up, thinking that I'm gonna leave my man. Y'all ain't nice enough for me to ever hit that quicksand. I'ma stick to plan A. Motherfucker, plan B. Been the mother to you niggas, keeping up with plan C. BK's major key, sign that shit sincerely. Bitches scared of me, cause I say OG.
getting something. Tell my papa that I love him. I've been getting something. I've been getting something.
This is so cute. Hi. How you doing? Oh, thank you. Just so sweet.